Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit the windy city of Chicago? As one of the largest and most popular cities in the United States, Chicago has so much to offer visitors. From world-class museums and amazing architecture to vibrant neighborhoods and mouth-watering food, Chicago is a world-class destination. In this travel guide, we'll explore the very best things to do in Chicago, where to stay, how to get around, and more. We'll take a look at the city's top tourist attractions, food and nightlife scene, festivals and events, and hidden gems. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, this guide will give you all the tips and information you need to plan the perfect trip to Chicago. So get ready to take a bite out of the big onion. Let's dive into the best places to visit in Chicago in 2024. At the heart of Chicago is an area known as the Loop. This historic downtown district is the city's central business hub and home to some of Chicago's most iconic architecture. Some top things to see in the Loop include Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, which was once the tallest building in the world and still offers unparalleled views from the skydeck on the 103rd floor. Other attractions are the Art Institute of Chicago, one of the oldest and largest art museums in the U.S., showcasing works by Van Gogh, Monet, Renoir, and more. Millennium Park is Chicago's answer to Central Park, with free concerts at the J. Pritzker Pavilion and the famous Cloud Gate sculpture. Aka, the Bean. Grant Park and Buckingham Fountain provide sprawling green space along Lake Michigan with festivals, museums, and the iconic Buckingham Fountain. The Chicago Cultural Center houses art exhibitions, concerts, and a Tiffany glass dome ceiling. Just north of the Loop, you'll find the Magnificent Mile, an upscale shopping district loaded with big-name retailers, restaurants, hotels, and more along Michigan Avenue. Jutting out into Lake Michigan, Navy Pier is one of Chicago's most visited attractions, with rides, restaurants, shops, and plenty of entertainment options, including an iconic Ferris wheel with firework displays in the summer. Chicago is also home to world-class museums and galleries. Some of the top picks include the Field Museum, a massive natural history museum housing Sue the T-Rex and ancient Egyptian artifacts, the Museum of Science and Industry with exhibits on everything from genetics to trains, and the Shedd Aquarium, a lakeside aquarium housing beluga whales, sharks, stingrays, and thousands of other aquatic creatures. The Adler Planetarium offers a journey through space with live space shows under the domed Star Rider Theater. The Art Institute of Chicago is one of the oldest and largest art museums in the U.S., with an impressive permanent collection, including works by Van Gogh, Monet, and Renoir. The Museum of Contemporary Art Chicago is a cutting-edge museum featuring works by Andy Warhol, Cindy Sherman, and more, while the National Museum of Mexican Art is the largest Latin American art museum in the U.S. In addition to the major tourist attractions, Chicago has a number of vibrant, multicultural neighborhoods that are worth exploring. Wicker Park, Bucktown, is a trendy area with boutiques, eateries, live music venues, and nightlife. Wrigleyville is Baseball Central, home of the beloved Cubs at Wrigley Field, surrounded by sports bars and nightlife. Boys Town is the LGBTQ hub with lively bars and drag cabaret shows around the HIV by AIDS Memorial. Chinatown has authentic Chinese restaurants, shops, temples, and the Chinese American Museum of Chicago. Mexican culture thrives in Chicago's largest Latin American community, Pilsen, with its murals, taquerias, and art galleries. Small Greek town along Halsted Street is lined with eateries for moussaka, gyros, and more. Hyde Park has bookstores, cafes, and the Museum of Science and Industry, plus a connection to the Obamas who once lived in the neighborhood. It is also home to the University of Chicago. With so many great neighborhoods and attractions to choose from, where you stay during your Chicago visit can really impact your experience. Downtown Loop offers convenience for top sites like Millennium Park and the Art Institute, as well as easy access to mass transit. Magnificent Mile is a high-end shopping district steps from the lakefront and Riverwalk. The Gold Coast is an affluent area near lively Rush and Division Streets dining and nightlife. Lincoln Park is a relaxed, lively area with the Lincoln Park Zoo, lakefront trails, shops, and restaurants. Wicker Park offers trendy indie shops, clubs, and music venues with easy access to public transit. River North is near the Mag Mile with galleries, boutiques, fine dining, and cocktail lounges. Chicago's South Loop is steps from Grant Park and Soldier Field, in an area that is home to Columbia College. Hotel prices can vary widely based on location, amenities, and time of year, but average nightly rates range from around $100, $200 for budget accommodation to $200, $300 for mid-range hotels, and over $300 per night for high-end luxury hotels. For cheaper rates in Chicago, look outside the downtown core in areas like Wicker Park or Lakeview. Chicago offers plenty of public transportation options for getting around the city. The CTA train system, known as the L, connects the loop to almost every neighborhood with trains that run 24/7. CTA buses reach every Chicago neighborhood and connect to the train lines. The Metra is a commuter rail system with 242 stations around Chicagoland and neighboring states. Scenic water taxis operate along the Chicago Riverwalk and to Navy Pier. Taxis and rideshares like Uber are available 24/7, with popular downtown spots having designated rideshare pickup points. The Divvy Bike Share program offers 5,800 bikes at 600 stations around Chicago, with options to purchase passes for unlimited trips. Compact downtown areas like the Loop, River North, and Mag Mile are very walkable. For getting in and out of Chicago, the city has two major airports: O'Hare International Airport, one of the world's busiest airports located 14 miles from downtown, and Chicago Midway International Airport, the city's secondary airport located 11 miles from downtown. With its vibrant festival culture and variety of attractions, Chicago offers plenty to see and do all year long, but some times are better than others for visiting. Peak tourist season runs May through October, when the weather is warm and sunny, though summer draws big crowds. Spring and fall bring mild weather, blooming flowers, and fewer tourists, with cheaper hotel rates. December is festive with Christmas markets at Millennium Park, but winter weather can be bitterly cold. Some key events by festivals include the Chicago St. Patrick's Day Parade and River Dyeing in March, the Chicago Blues Festival in May, Taste of Chicago in July, Lollapalooza in August, the Chicago Jazz Festival in September, and Christkindl Market in December. Chicago offers a range of prices to fit different budgets. With some planning, you can visit Chicago without breaking the bank. Some typical costs are $100, $250 per night for a mid-range hotel, $15, $30 per day for meals at cafes, food trucks, and mid-range restaurants, and $10, $25 for admission to museums and attractions. Transport averages around $5 per day for buses and trains. So realistically, you could enjoy Chicago for $150. $200 per day. Deals on hotels and attractions can cut costs. To save money, look for hotels outside downtown. Check Groupon for activity discounts and get the Chicago City Pass for admission to multiple attractions. Outro. I hope this guide has given you some great ideas for planning an amazing trip to Chicago. What Chicago attractions or neighborhoods are you most excited to visit? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel content. See you in the next video.